Good morning, everyone. Merry Christmas. Happy first day, happy first day of Christmas. I'm going to do the 12 days of Christmas. My name is Karina, and I'm coming to you from the Pacific Northwest, where it's drizzling a little bit. Temperature is about 40 degrees, and I'm headed out to the barn to feed the horses. Today's going to be a very busy day, so I am giving the horses breakfast, lunch, and dinner all at once today. This is a not uncommon schedule for them because, sometimes we need to do things all day. And, for instance, if I have to work like a very full day, have to leave at 5 in the morning. This is the neighbor's house. Here's a creek with the outfall. This is upstream. Didn't rain much yesterday. Here's the house and the Christmas tree. As I was saying, I have to do this probably every 3 weeks or so it doesn't disturb them too much. In fact, they probably like it because I don't pester them too much during the day. And they just eat at will. It's definitely darker out here with the cloud cover. And the garage light goes off at 6:30, and it's still quite dark at 6:30. So I see some eyeballs over there by the fence in their usual lounging, loafing spot. Still hay in the stall. That's good. So I'm gonna get to feeding. The horses are fed. They're both in Braggy's stall. You can see O, and you can see Braggy's head. So Braggy's crammed up against the wall. It's just funny because kind of after they're done eating their grain, they often switch stalls. Part of it, Odin would be content to eat in his own stall, but then Braggy comes in, and I think that gets on Odin's nerves. So he goes and eats Braggy's stall, and then it's kind of this pattern back and forth, back and forth. Braggy is very needy. And then eventually Odin's like, I just want to eat. So I have to admire the spirit of cooperation, at least in Odin. I don't know that Braggy has much of a spirit of cooperation yet. He's still very much, I need. I could make a commentary about today's society as well, but it's Christmas. I think I will leave the Grinch out of it today. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm going to do a short... Oh, this is so pretty. I don't know if you can see... Oh, yeah, the light on the creek. And it's really the porch lights that are causing that, but I just think it's lovely. I'm going to do a short knitting segment and then publish and try to get some footage today. Sometimes it's hard to think about that when you're just enjoying family and good times. So enjoy the footage from yesterday's ride, and I'll see you in a bit. Welcome to the knitting portion of this first day of Christmas vlog. My name's Karina, and I'm coming to you from the Pacific Northwest. As I said before, I'm drinking my second cup of tea and eating a piece of my sister-in-law's biscotti before we go over there for breakfast, because breakfast will be in a couple hours and I will need something to settle the tea in my stomach. My Christmas outfit today includes my Christmas socks, the rye sweater, very festive, a skirt, and then you probably got a glimpse of my kind of maroon colored tights that more or less match the rye cardigan. I probably won't have show notes. I wore the rye cardigan pretty recently, like in the last week or so, and it's on my Ravelry page. project page if you are interested in it. I do know I knit it out of a Barocco yarn, and I believe it's a Barocco pattern. We opened presents last night from my sister and her family, and then from each other. So Randy's gonna make me a project bag. I'm really excited about it. He sews, I do not. He makes bike packing bags, typically. And I kept telling him that he could make project knitters for crafters and probably do pretty well. He hasn't been particularly interested in that, so, but he has a creative mind and a really, he works in design by day. So he has that frame of mind that can do that kind of designing and patterning and stuff like that. So the fabric, it might be leather or faux leather. I'm not sure which. But it's in squares, so he's gonna make, I think he called them French seams. Some of you who sew probably know what I'm talking about. And he did a sample out of some scrap fabric to show me what it's going to look like, and then drew a picture of it to show. So I think it's going to be really neat, and I'm looking forward to getting it. So like all crafters who don't finish their project, he wrapped up the fabric and the pattern, and told me what he was going to do. How many of you have an unfinished object and you wrap up the yarn and the needles and the pattern and give it to the recipient and then take it back to finish it? I have. Okay, the knitting part. As I was saying, I'm not going to have show notes today because I just don't think I'm going to have time. So I have made good progress on the Arne and Carlos stocking. I think I'm on day 15 or 16. So I am able to knit about 3 sections, 2 or 3 sections in the morning when I knit. Here, let me show you this side. So I expect to have this done before the 12th day of Christmas. So it's looking pretty good. It will, however, just get bundled up with all the Christmas decorations before we leave on our trip to Texas in mid-January. And then my sock cast on so I would have a sock to knit during the festivities. So I finished the cuff, so 15 rounds of 2x2 rib, and then I think I'm on the 2nd stripe. And this is the Freckled Whimsy Advent yarn. I think you get 24 stripes from it. I've seen a finished object on Knit All the Yarn podcast. So here's what it looks caked up. So I don't know if she knit 2 socks at a time, I think, or she knit 2 socks and they look like they match. I'm not really sure how that works. I've never done an Advent skein like this before, so I don't know if she started in the middle for the 2nd sock or what she did, but I'll find out. I mean, once I get the appropriate length, I'll decide if I'm going to start from the middle or if it's close enough to this starting color. On the other hand, I don't really care if they match either. So this, I cast on 56 stitches. These are ChiaoGoo red lace, size 0, so 2mm needles, and those will fit me just fine. That's about all I have to say for today. Enjoy the footage of yesterday's ride, and a friend of mine observed that the route that we took looked like Snoopy, so I will post a picture of that too. It's pretty awesome. So Merry Christmas, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow for the second day of Christmas. Well, we're waiting for my friend Ellen, giving Odin a little snack. He was a little jumpy when he came off the horse trailer here in the parking lot. So, but he's relaxed enough to eat, so I think that's okay. There's the water tower. Awesome. Okay, there we are. Ellen, our Jingle Bell pony. Liz, it's hard to do this